welcome to episode 5 of Gingergnome. I almost said Gingerlocks. That was a few months ago. So I'm doing a power play. Haven't done a quest video for this one yet. This is actually a quest I'm not very good at. I just, might do it once per life to flag, and only if it's like, sort of a final life that I'm looking to flag for the raids on. Ooh, let's go over some things, because I'm level 21 now. And I've been pretty pleased with the performance in Epic so far. Obviously this isn't an Epic quest, because I'm not where I would need to be able to solo them. I actually tried to do a Von 1 video, tried a few times, but I kept dying. If it was like a disintegrate from a champion, or a couple times the champions got me, and then one time I got just overwhelmed in the end fight. So my PK DC is where I'm feeling pretty good about it. But and I did really well in Epic Elites, even at level 20 with the PK in a small group, but solo not quite yet. So I'm hoping to do like Von 1 for my next video, maybe like level 22 or 23. If I had a few more hit points, I think that would have made a big difference in my attempts. Let's take a look at the gear. Illusion Focus 4 on the goggles. Got the Epic Frozen Tunic. There's nothing particularly special about this choice. It's just what I had left over from back when Gingerspyce used to be a more traditional caster. Before she was wearing heavier armor, but I just got it slotted up with Resistance 6, Charisma 6. It's got Ice Lore, Glaciation, a couple other goodies on there. Concordant Opposition on the bracers. Guardian's Ring, this is new from last video. I got it slotted up with Strength 6, which is making it minimum level 20. Sheltering 24, I mean that's great for for anybody. That kind of extra survivability, that extra defense is really, really nice, even on a caster, even on a traditional caster. But this comes out of what goes up. It's guaranteed net and reward, but with the random gen stuff now, you can find something probably as good or better than that. Rock boots, just what I had left over from when I did my Warlock lives. Just, it's got corrosion and acid lore, immunity to slippery surfaces. That stone prism guard seems to proc a lot, which is really cool. Random gen, just got these. Spell Pen 4, very nice. Potency 63 on the gloves. Random generated loot is so nice these days. Crafted Good Luck 2 and Feather Falling. Another random gen, Con 8, False Life 31, level 19, hell yeah. And another random gen, this is a level 16 Cloak, Intelligence 7, Dodge Bonus 8, Insightful Spell Resistance 9, as I mentioned in a previous video. That spell resistance does not stack with my racial spell resistance. This is new, Epic Treasure Hunter's Spyglass. This comes from Crystal Cove. And Insightful Intelligence 2 is the big reason why I have it. Enhanced UMD 3, that really helps with like the Resurrection Scrolls and the Heal Scrolls and the Greater Resto Scrolls. Vitality 20, I'll take some extra hit points there, thank you. Still got the Silver Flame Talisman, probably wear this right up through endgame. I do not like to be level drained, and this is a nice guard against that. And I have 2 of them, so if one happens to, all the charges get used up, I could just switch over to the other one. And Mineral 2, 45 hit points on the helmet. Still got the Illusionist Focus Hammer, with Insightful Illusion 2. That's the thing that comes with the Deep Gnome. And then this is new. I just picked this up. It's got Riposte 4, so I don't really care about the AC, but plus 4 to saves, that's pretty huge, so I'll take it. Insightful Impulse 50, Spellcasting Implement 21, hell yeah. Taking a look at the enhancements, I do want to emphasize again, this is not a guide. Don't take wizard advice from me. I'm not the wizard guy. I haven't played Wizards in years, so I'm just having fun with it. I've only spent points in Archmage and Deep Gnome. I still have the Conjure Stone. Been having fun with that. I was knocking down giants at level 19 in Elite. Prey on the Hunter, at the end fight. I thought that was pretty funny. It's a really funny visual just to see this little gnome like throw a rock at this big frost giant and knock it over. So I'm just having fun with it, just playing around with it. I've been really happy with how Color Spray is performing. This seems to be really good crowd control. I mean, it's blinding and stunning mobs. Uh, I don't know how it's going to hold up at higher level epics, but it's working for now, so I'm keeping it. And the PK, I've been very pleased with how it's working out in at least in these lower level epics. I don't expect it to hold out in higher level epics, but it's working for now. So again, I'm gonna just keep running with it as long as I can. I've got the DC up to 61 if I chug my Yugo pot, so that seems pretty good for level 21. It's definitely hitting, not 100%, but much better than 50%. And since we're epic, we got to talk about the Epic Destiny running in Magister. I have never run in this Epic Destiny before, so I don't really know anything about it. Obviously, I've leveled it before, but I've never really run in it because this was the Destiny I wanted to run it. Lots of intelligence on the right side. We've got the minus 10% to spell casting cost. Got some will save, reflex save, dodge, +3 to illusion, of course, +3 to spell penetration. And I thought I'd try these. Imperceptible casting was a prerequisite, but you hit this, it's 30 seconds, reduce your threat gen by 95% from spells. But this Fade into the Weave, I just wanted to try it out. It's a clicky 20 seconds, makes you invisible, and casting spells does not break that, so it seems like a good oh shit button. I haven't tried it yet. I just wanted to play around with it. The twists, I got Energy Burst Acid, Y Acid. I don't know, who cares? Because I got Rock Boots. Acid's a good element. Fey Form is a solid twist for, just about any caster. DR7's nice little defensive component to it, but +15 universal spell power is awesome. Endless Faith, that's about, it's 10% extra spell points, so it's giving me maybe about another 300 or so, which is handy on a wizard. And then Rejuvenation Cocoon, this is my primary healing mode, or primary healing thing right now. I have heal scrolls too. And it's a little tight, but when I played Voodoo as a pure drought sorcerer, that's all I used on her, and it was fine. It's not the greatest in the world, but alright. Let's do a quest. Oh, I already buffed. So this is one of the flagging quests for a Master Artificer and Lord of Blades. You gotta get this chick here to activate all the crystals. My channel has seen a lot of viewership lately, which has been pretty amazing. I made some videos that were really well received, and I never expected when I made them that they would be so well received. But like the Warlock for Beginners video and the 10th anniversary items video, and then I made the dancing videos just for fun, and it was really cool to hear from people about, like with the dancing videos, everybody got a good laugh out of those. It was great. It was great to hear from people saying, shared it with my wife, shared it with the kids, we got a good laugh. It's awesome. But to hear how helpful like the 10th anniversary item videos and the Warlock for Beginners videos were from people was really cool. But having all those videos that were, I guess, pretty popular, kind of back to back to back, really spiked the viewership. And to put it in perspective, like, these paladins don't want to be PK'd. I don't know why. Not showing anything about them. But my viewership, like in any given day, might be like, 300 to 400 views. When I post a new video, that video gets like maybe 100 views the first day. And the most I ever had in one day before was like 600 views in one day. Well, then like a couple weeks ago, maybe 10 days ago, like I got a day of 700 views. That was really cool. And then just a few days ago, it jumped up. Like I had almost 2,000, 1,900 something views in one day. So that was like, whoa, it blew me away when I saw that. That's pretty cool. And again, I'm really happy to hear that, you know, some of you guys are finding these videos to be really helpful. And I appreciate the all the feedback and stuff. Some great comments on the 10th anniversary video. I even learned something too. Like, I mean, somebody said, you know, why do you think the quiver is so valuable? You know, if you get the striding buff from, I think it's the chrono ship amenity. And I said, well, you know, that works in public zones, not dungeons. And they said, well, it's not working as intended, but it is working in dungeons. And I was like, really? So I tested it out, and it is. And just as some others had reported, you know, for me, it seems to run out in dungeons at about the 2.5 hour mark. But some people, I guess it doesn't seem to work for. I don't know. It's funny how I can be in like this large guild with like almost 100 people and something like that gets by me. And I told my guildies about it, and they were like, yeah. I was like, what? You knew about this? You're holding out on me? But I still think that the quiver is a valuable choice because, you know, I mean, that chrono thing could be fixed, and you know, that way you don't have to worry about getting the ship buffs or getting high level ship buffs that they last longer or whatever. Where's my girl? Let's go, Kylie. Oh, so I got my hair done. Went to the salon. Got it changed to red here because, you know, it's tuned as Gingerspyce after all, so she's got to have red hair. Oh crap! I went the wrong way. Here we go. So that going up there is just optional. You don't have to go up there. Is she not following me again? Come on, she's worse than Anna. It's just a shrine over here. It was a bit discouraging having done, tried to solo bond 1 and failing 3 times. Like I said, I did it in a group of there was 3 or 4 of us. At level 20 it was great, but trying to solo at 21 was rough. I don't have a lot of hit points, so, but it was humbling. But that's a quest that can be done up to level 25 to get bravery bonus, so. And I do think that I can solo it, just maybe not as early as 21 on this tune. I have to keep working on my jump around like a jackass skills. Those levers just open up the optional, so don't need to worry about that. I don't even know what's over there. Like I said, I'm not real good at this quest. I just do it to get it done, get the flag, and get out. Let's throw a rock at him. Boom! Color spray. You're not doing anything. Let's go, Kylie. Wake up. Snap out of it. There's a really neat resource that I just saw tonight on the forums. LSD put together. That's funny. I feel stupid now because I just realized that LSD's name is probably phonetic for LSD. Okay, so LSD put together a compilation of builds which is, I mean, what an awesome resource. It's in the classes forum and like at the bottom or whatever. But Gingerspyce and Voodoo's build are listed in there, so that was pretty cool. But if you haven't seen that, you know, what a great resource. So, you know, props for putting that together. Blinded, stunned. Having enlarge on the PKs has been really fun, and it's just really gratifying to be able to hit like beholders when you're outside of their anti-magic aura. Last night I ran a pug at level elite VOD and Hound of Zoriat, and it was like, I guess it wasn't really last night, it was like 6 o'clock this morning, and I thought like nobody would join it, because that's like the slowest time, you know. And we got 11 people to join the VOD, and of course, you know, we just destroyed it. And then we did Hound of Zoriat. It was a pretty good group, so I was like, oh, let's do Hound of Zoriat. You know, I didn't know anybody in it, so it was trying to do Hound of Zoriat with a bunch of people you don't know. That's challenging, and it was a bit of a mess. It was just so many, like, sort of everything that could go wrong was going wrong. Everything from, like, you know, we didn't have a tank with Intimidate, so that created problems when, you know, the dogs, because of the bug they have, didn't want to face ZZ, so then, you know, you can't reposition ZZ, so you lose a round of Charming. And then we had, and that, you know, we knew that going into the start that we didn't have a tank with Intim, but then there was just all the other things that were going wrong too. You know, we had somebody wasn't listening with 2 people piking. We had a warlock in there with the aura that kept killing the dogs, and that dude just was not listening. And it ended up being kind of a long slog, but we held it together, which was awesome. It was just one of those victories that, you know, it's awesome that you can pull it off. Yeah, it was so bad. It was, you know, to a point where like a couple people were saying, you know, maybe we should just restart. Uh-oh. Harper Pin for the win. Stop yakking and pay attention. But we stuck with it, stayed organized. Everybody, you know, most people, you know, held it together, and we finally got it. And I think it took us like a half an hour, which is really long for Hound of Zoriat. But again, it was really cool to be able to hold that together and get the job done. We did the hall tanking method, so I was having to explain that. I don't think anybody in that group had done that way before, but I've been really pleased with the way that's been turning out. Look at that. Fucking lightning sphere, motes, or whatever it's called. So one after the other. I'm like bashing Phantasmal Killer and I can't get one off in between the stuns. There it goes again, 3 stuns in a row. It's fun. And stunned again. And stunned again. What an asshole. It's pretty cool being in, like a, an off hour when we did those raids. We ended up getting like people from all over the world. Like most people from the US aren't on at 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So like Chinese people and Australian people and Portuguese people. One of the power crystals has been destroyed. I don't care. I guess that's an optional. I don't know if it's just XP. 2 grand. So now, we gotta find the boss, and he just seems like he can be anywhere in the entire dungeon. Oh, and there he is. Hell yeah. Take out the trash and be done with it. Another chest over here? I can't remember. Nope, just a collectible. Well, thanks for watching. Start doing some epic quests in the next episode. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. And if you are on Saralona, you are welcome to send me a tell.